What is up, guys? I am back with another video, trying to get back at it. Before I do any of that, let me just tell you, I got this car last Wednesday. Do I plan on keeping it forever? No, but it's a good starter car. You can see by the black rims, I've done a couple things to it. I'ma go ahead and show you guys what I did to it. Check out. Guys, now that we're back at it, we're doing this, we're getting it going. I've been seeing the views on that first and third video, sorry. Been looking good. I'm feeling proud. Feel like we're doing a little bit of something. I like it. I like what's happening here. We're working with it. Not big yet, not even medium, not even small. I am a minuscule channel, but we're gonna get there. Trust me, believe it. Follow along the journey. Do me a favor, matter of fact, while I'm here, go down there, hit subscribe, like this video, share this video with your friends. And while you're there, when you hit subscribe, there's a little bell button to the right of it. When you're looking at it to the right of it, it's gonna be like down there for me. Hit that button, it's gonna give you notifications anytime I post a video. But yeah, I would really appreciate it, guys. If you guys would please hit that button, I'd love it. Okay, so all right, this is I'm gonna show y'all what I did to my car so far. All right, so I have, hold up, let me flip you guys around. You guys can see I did the black wheels. All right, it's the same rims that I had on before. All I did, let me get down real close and show you guys. You can see it says Saturn rims. Actually, it's not Chevy rims. What it is I got this car as a wreck car, and a buddy of mine fixed it up. He's a real cool guy, friend of the family, everybody loves him. He fixed it up for me, but he actually was able to get some rims instead of hubcaps. So even though they're not the same Chevy rims, I am totally fine with it because they're actually rims and not a hubcap. So what I did, let me get a little closer so I can show you guys. I went to Lowe's in town and I got some matte black Plasti Dip, and this is 2.5 coats on it. What you do is you spray it on there and you let it sit for about 4 hours so that it can cure. It actually like dries to the touch in about 5 or 10 minutes. I can't even lie. But for it to cure overnight before you can use it. That's why I still have this. My car's been sitting here since about Saturday. Today is Monday. That's why I have the newspapers behind it, because I'm still not finished with that. The reason I have those there is because I'm gonna put some glossifier on it, which is gonna be, I'll probably show you guys in this video. Some glossifier is gonna make them a little bit shiny. The more coats of the glossifier, the shinier it gets. Only thing different with glossifier is you don't let it sit for 4 hours, you let it sit for 8, because it has to cure a lot more. It is a little bit thinner than this black paint was. So I'll probably end up showing you guys that later. I also am planning on taking my wing mirrors and Plasti Dipping these black, just because I think it would overall look better on the car. I don't know, I don't like the way they look painted. They look a little too small, almost like they look weird kind of. Also, the big disclaimer, this is temporary changes. This is all Plasti Dip is gonna come off eventually with weather. Even if I decide to peel it off, it's gonna happen. The headlights, I'm possibly gonna get these lightly tinted. They're brand new, so they're super clear. I might get those lightly tinted just because I'm thinking it'll make it look a little, it'll stand out a little more. The front grille emblem, I actually did try to put a coat of Plasti Dip or two on it, but because it's a plastic, it won't stick to it. Sorry. So what I might do is either pop it off and try and do it again, or I'm gonna just go on eBay, Amazon, or something like that, and order me some black Chevy emblems. Other than that, I think the front end is just about good. You can't really, I don't think there's anything else. The tint I'm gonna get to in a second. You guys are gonna see that. I'll go ahead and show you guys the back wheels. The back wheels, same thing, you know the drill. Same, everything, literally the same as the front rims. I'm about to show you guys me putting the gloss on. Yeah, excuse that dirtiness at the bottom right there, which is why I can get to the tint now. The back tint is actually a little bit brighter, lighter than the front tint. That's because the front actually has a tint on it. The back tint was darker, but we had to take it off. Same as you can see like right here. You can see like right here. We had to take the back window tint and the two side door tints because we had to take them off because it was just, they were just old, it was bubbling. Whoever had the car before and they wrecked it, they let it sit that back half out in the sun, and it was just, it looked awful. I couldn't live with it. You could barely see out of the back dash mirror. So yeah, long story short, we took those off. Soon in the next couple of days, I will be getting those put on, probably darker than they were before. But yeah, around the back, I had done the same thing with the front. I put this black, but again, it peeled off, which is fine. It didn't mess nothing up. They had the previous dealership had their name on it. I took that off. Yeah, that's about it. I might get the back lights tinted as well. I need to figure out what the legal amount is in the state of Louisiana. But yeah, that's my baby. I don't know a name for her, so if like any of you guys could possibly, that's some of the tape that I took off the wheels earlier. If any of you guys could possibly think of a name, I really have no clue. Excuse the tree, that's my mom's. Not fig tree, I think it's an orange tree, something like that. She don't ever use it anyway. This is, I honestly have no clue. That's my brother's car, by the way. I have no clue what to name her. Should it be a she, a he? I don't know. Should I assume the gender? Probably gonna assume whatever you guys name it, it's gonna be that. Probably won't even give it a gender, just because it's a car, it can't have a gender. You guys feel free down in the comments, do me a favor and name it anything, literally anything you want. I guess I'll pick whatever name you guys give me. Whatever is the best name you guys give me in the comments, I promise that's its name. So yeah, that's about all I did to the outside. Inside, it's just basic black material interior. You guys can't smell it, but that back tint that was on there smells awful. There, you can see the difference in the tint a little bit better right there. But yeah, just basic. Trying to keep it as clean as I can because I don't plan on keeping it forever. That's actually some of the tint left on the back seat right there. I need to get it vacuumed. This is not quite sure yet. I need to ask the guy that I bought it from, what does that do? But whenever he had it, the radio was busted, so he put a new radio in it. These speakers were busted, so he didn't change them. They were still the factory speakers whenever he gave it to me. So you can't see them because they're behind the door, but I bought some Sony speakers that are actually really good. Let me see if I have the box. Do I have it back here? No, it'd be in the trunk, okay. Some Sony speakers just in the front end. The fronts were busted. The back doors, I wish they had speakers, but they don't have speakers. Back seat, I need to get it vacuumed. It is. You guys can kind of see what the tint was looking like. That's what we got going on right there. So yeah, the tint's all right there. I need to get either my dad's shop vac, or I need to get, like, I know I look really orange right here. I'm really nice, just the camera. There's some tint from the back of the window. Right here you can see like these edges. That is that's about as good as we can get it. The rest wouldn't come off. In the trunk, let me get my key out. In the trunk, you can see this is the box for the new speakers that I put in here. Some XS-R1646 4-way speakers, 4-way 6.5 inch, 540 watt, 50 watt. So yeah, they're and if you wanted to, you could put these covers on them, but they're inside the door, you don't see them. These are the old speakers that were busted. The reason I'm keeping them is whenever I go to sell it, if somebody wants to buy it from me and they want these speakers, they can have them. Or if I decide to, I'm gonna go ahead and take out the new speakers that I bought and sell those separately, because it probably won't fit my next car. These are the back speakers. That speaker is busted. This speaker was busted worse. Worst thing with that is, sorry, that's my finger. I don't know why it's glowing. Come on, there you go. Still glowing. That is the worst busted one. So what I did was I took these two wires, unplugged them. Honestly, can't lie to you guys. Don't know what these wires are called. I just know it gives power to the speakers. But because I wanted some sort of bass in my car, I left these two in, and then I just unplugged that one because I listen to music loud, guys. I'm sorry. hang on, let me. I know some people might be like, oh, speakers are loud and it ruins your ears, and I'm just like, but loudspeakers are good. Like, why do you guys not like them? And everyone's like, man, just give me a reason to complain about nothing, type of thing. That's my baby. I would drive it and give you guys a couple like shots of me driving it, but I can't, because I got the stuff behind the wheels right there. I can't do that. So what I can do though is I decided to do something to the actual car itself, which I can show you guys in a second. Give me a second, let me set up the camera and I'll go ahead and show you guys. So as you guys can hear from the little rumble in the background, it's not too loud, which I actually like. I decided to straight pipe my car. I looked underneath my car and actually looked up the manual for my car, and it turns out that in the state of Louisiana, if you have a resonator and a muffler, it is legal to get rid of both, one of the two, not both. Sorry about that. But reason being is because they're both sound dampeners. The exhaust comes straight from the car, straight from the engine. In between the exhaust and the muffler is a resonator, okay? And then in between the resonator and the tailpipe, which is sticking out of the car, it looks like that, is the muffler. So the muffler, I went ahead and I just took it out. Didn't need it. It didn't affect my gas mileage when I took it out the car. It just made it a little bit louder. So yeah, I got a nice little 4-cylinder engine, makes me feel like I'm driving a small V6, so yeah. All right, well, as you guys can see, I forgot to record a transition here, so I'm doing this. After this is over with, you're gonna see some clips about my car, and then I'm gonna show you guys me putting the gloss on my wheels. Other than that, continue watching. Alright guys, as you can tell, it's a different day. You have to excuse, the hair isn't too bad. I kind of fixed it up a little when I just got home. You have to excuse this nasty paint. I gotta do this because my boss's number is right there. You have to excuse the outfit because I just got back from work. But like I said in the last couple clips, I said that I was gonna show you guys me doing the gloss finish on the wheels. I'm gonna try and set up for a time lapse. I know how, but I don't know if I have somewhere I can set it on. I'll try and find so. But if not, I will show you guys just a simple before and after, and then yeah, that's it. All right guys, as you guys can tell now, it is dark outside, which means I was not able to set up a time lapse. I would set it somewhere and start it and go, and it would go for a good probably 2 or 3 minutes, and it would just fall over, and let's just not talk about it because I was getting real aggravated at it. So I have one coat on it. Sorry, I got bit up by mosquitoes everywhere. Louisiana early summers, gotta love them. Mosquitoes, stop it. So yeah, I have one coat on right now. I'm going to show you guys. All right, so this is Plastidip Glossifier. I got you guys a nice light so you can see. It takes about 50 square feet per can, but it has to cure for about 8 hours. So to the touch, it'll be a little bit dry, but for 8 hours, it has to sit. This is the first wheel I did. I had to kind of touch that up again. I'm gonna see how that looks when it turns out. I might have to maybe redo this whole wheel, or I might just go ahead and just try and sand down and redo that one spot. That is the front left wheel. It's not my favorite one. Let me show you guys what the other ones look like. This one's a little bit better. So you guys could see how in the last couple clips how it was a little bit more of a matte satin finish. Now it's more of like a semi-gloss, light gloss, and yes, I did spray it on my wheels too, so my wheels look nice. Hopefully it stays on my wheels almost like a wax. But yeah, it's to the touch, it's actually pretty dry to the touch, but it's just it's got to cure for about 8 hours. So I mean, I can show you guys the other side. It's all the same thing, kind of cut and paste. It's all the same thing. It's all kind of the same thing. It's gonna dry a little bit more matte than that, which is good because that's a little bit too shiny. So I mean, I'm real happy with them, honestly. This one's a little bit more dry. I put this one on lighter. That's probably what it's gonna end up like. So yeah, that's I told you guys I was gonna show you putting me a coat on, and couldn't really show you. I'm so sorry, but I got a good before and after of it. So yeah, I'll go ahead and jump back to yesterday. Psych, I forgot to record that part. I'll switch the video around a little bit, so now it's time for the outro. Bye.